Hello everybody, we're back for another video, and today's topic is one that is pretty profound. So the question is, why do I feel like I'm doing everything right but still don't feel truly fulfilled? I want to pose this question to you. What does right mean for you? When you say that you're doing everything right, what is it? Does right mean taking care of your family? Does right mean working a full-time job to make X amount of money to buy the things that you think you need? I want you to ask yourself, why? Why are you doing what you're doing? What is the bigger picture in mind? And what is the life that you truly envision for yourself? If you have climbed all those mountains and you've reached that version of yourself that you think that you wanted to be but are still not happy, then I have an alternative route for you. And I have another completely radical thing that could probably be the thing you're searching for. It could not. But if you're willing to give it a shot, then hear me out. What we feel like we're doing right around with our lives, many a times the right thing could just merely be what society tells us is right. And we think that it's because what everyone does, that's why it's what I should be doing. If everyone's getting a nice car, a nice house, a soulmate and everything, and we try to copy their lives, we try to emulate their lives, we try to be like them while not being ourselves, we could end up being in an imposter syndrome kind of situation where you're living someone else's life instead of your own. So there's another way, and that way is to sit with yourself. Forget everything you've been doing up to this point. Forget all the stuff you have done. Just put them aside for right now and just close your eyes and ask yourself, what is it that truly makes me happy? What is it that I know I've always wanted to do, but I've never done it because I fear failure, I fear disappointment. I'm doing the right things because it's what my family wants me to do, or my friends tell me to do, and not really listening to my inner voice. Our inner voice is always right. It knows what's best for us. Our soul knows what's best for us, and we need to listen to ourselves more than we need to listen to everybody else. So if you find yourself always listening to other people's opinions of what you should be doing, where you should go, who you should be with, maybe it's time for a change. Maybe it's time you figure out truly what you are about. It's not going to be easy. It could mean burning bridges. It could mean abandoning the current life you live now if you feel like that's not bringing you fulfillment. Are you willing to take that step? Because most people aren't. Are you willing to drop everything? Or are you willing to maybe make some changes in how you are approaching your life? Because if you're willing to make the change, then things will happen. Only you know exactly what it is that makes you tick. Are you filling your day with things that bring you joy? Or are you doing things that on paper looks correct? On paper, where everybody says you need to have X amount of money in your bank account, to live in this particular place, to have this particular house. Are those the definition of your success? and how you measure your life by those right things are how you see yourself and your worth. What are your dreams? What are your true goals in life? And have you been listening and working towards those things? If you haven't, it could be why you're feeling unfulfilled. So, if you feel like you need to make a change in that direction, I encourage you to take time for yourself to figure out what exactly is it that makes you tick, and then follow that path and follow that journey, however crazy it may be. It could be that you needed to really just try out this venture that you've always wanted to do but never given yourself the opportunity for fear of failure, or just it's because not what people think is normal. I would strongly encourage you to do that thing. For me, it was not getting a full-time job like everybody else. Everybody in Singapore is getting a high-paying corporate job. Most of them are doing well in careers, but at the same time, I know many people are truly unhappy. They're doing everything right. They're getting that big fat paycheck at the end of the month. They are filling their bank accounts, they're buying properties, they're doing this and that. But how many of them are actually truly happy and feeling fulfilled? I am not so sure. Many of them I know right now are actually quitting their jobs because they feel burnt out, they feel unhappy in their careers, and their bosses are not giving them a good time and all that kind of stuff. But they took all that crap because that's what everybody else is doing. So are you like that as well? Are you someone who is just doing what the herd is doing instead of what you want to do? And I would say only when you allow yourself the opportunity to love yourself, to go try that thing, can you really truly understand what self-love is, and to finally come alive. Another option that I have for you, if you want to feel really fulfilled, I would say fulfillment is while it's important, there's one more word that I would like to use that would actually be a different and something that rings true to me more, and that is finding peace. I've spoken about peace before, and I have been in search for peace, knowing that every moment when I wake up, in every living situation, in every walking situation, even in this very moment, that I'm able to be at peace. There is no thing that can take away my peace, my inner peace. The stuff I feel deep down inside here is priceless. And to find peace, it takes time as well, that you need to work on yourself, to journal your thoughts, do all the tough inner work. Those would bring out, you need to pull out all the weeds before you can find, before you can clear the grass bed for the beautiful flowers that will bloom. Now your life is probably planted with lots of weed, and to pluck them up one by one is going to take a little bit of time. But if you're committed to the journey to remove those weeds, the fears and the doubts that you have about who you are and supposed to be, are meant to be, deserve to be, then you can slowly find the roses among the thorns. And to find peace, it takes a combination of meditation, high vibrational content, learning, being with yourself, being happy with yourself, and all those things will add up over time. So I hope that if you're feeling like you're not doing things according to your own desires, that you make a change today. don't be afraid. Life, you have this one life, and we all think we have more time. We might, but also life is unpredictable. It has a bigger purpose. It has a plan. But if you're not doing what God's given you, if you have not taken the opportunities that the universe has presented to you, then are you really living life, or are you living someone else's life? So I would encourage you to pursue your dreams, and hopefully finding and pursuing your dreams would help you feel more fulfilled in your life. I'm gonna leave you with that today, and I hope you find peace and happiness in everything that you do. If you have any questions, as usual, leave it in the comments, and I would be more than happy to help you out.